Very much. The thing is, I haven't even said yet, and you're already clapping, but thank you very much for that. Okay, so I want you to take with me back, like, I don't know, maybe like 4 years ago. I was in my hometown. I was working 9 to 5 job in a construction site, moving blocks, doing some really tough things. I don't even know how to explain it, honestly, but it was tough. And I knew for myself that I wanted to travel around the world. I wanted to experience something new, something that's not from my hometown. Hometown is like 30,000 people living in it. I would rather call it village, not town. And I decided one day, stumble upon one ad on my Instagram that says, if you are a young guy, young fella who wants to change his life, you should do social media marketing services and build your agency. And I was like, that's it. I have the courage, I have the charisma. I didn't have it back then that much, but I knew that will go from me. And I was like, okay, I found the thing. I will go, I will change the city, move to the bigger one, like 300,000 people, third largest city in Serbia. And I did that decision in like 2 months. I saved a couple money. I went in that city with, I think, 300 euros and a bike that my friend borrowed me so I can do food delivery job. And I didn't even find a place. I went to my girlfriend's place and my grandma was there. So I was like, okay, I have 2 places to live somewhere. It's my girlfriend's place and my grandma's place. I would just switch from one to another and then we'll see what works out. Fast forwards, I wanted to find a client, but the thing is, I found some Facebook group that was social media marketing fellas and like people there. And I met a friend there named Uroš. And we were like posting some posts in that Facebook group. And he DM'd me saying like, oh, I saw your posts. I saw you switch city. I'm in that city. Do you want to meet up? Do you want to talk? Do you want to have some brainstorms, masterminds, whatever? And I was like, okay, yeah, let's do it. Fast forward, we became really good friends. After like 1 month, there was one conference. There was like 200 euros that I needed to pay to attend it. And I was like, listen, I don't have that much money. I have like maybe like 250. I will get a loan. You have money for it. And we can go together to a conference. Just not me, random guy from small city going on a conference. I want you to be my friend there. Yeah, we met like a couple of weeks ago, but we can make it. And he was like, okay, let me think about it. A couple of days passed. He said yes. And I was like, okay, perfect. Let's go. The conference was about digital work and being a digital nomad. And back then, I didn't know what that was. Digital nomad, I was like, is that thing that you eat? Honestly, because in Serbia, we don't have that word. And the conference was for 3 days. I met like, I don't know, maybe like 10 or 20 people there. And one guy stuck in my head and in my, let's say, network. His name was Milan. He was actually a Serbian guy who was born in Australia. And he was a digital nomad. And we stick together. We were like going on the parties. We were going for new events, blah, blah, blah. And he said that he wanted to create his own conference. And I was like, yeah, I have some experience in that because back in my hometown, I hosted a volleyball retreat for guys who were playing volleyball. And then we had a tournament. So I have some experience. Maybe I can help you with that. 7 or 8 months passed since we had that conversation. I went to the gym. I found new clients. My life was going in a good way. I climbed to 5 clients. I made my living. I found apartments. I broke up with my girl. That's unfortunately. But the thing were going well for me. And at that time, he was coming back from a long trip because he was digital nomad. He was moving cities in 1 month. And he came to Serbia and he was like, yo, Lazar, come and meet me. I will host an event at my house. There will be like a lot of digital nomads there. Maybe that can be your thing. And I was like, okay, why not? I love people. I love networking. I would just go there and see what happens. At that night, I met Joe, second guy. Joe, who's also a digital nomad, hosting his own events in Thailand at a small island called Koh Phangan in the Gulf of Koh Samui. And I was like, okay, I have something that I've done for the past couple months. I have some clients, I did some viral videos, I filled empty venue coffee restaurant with a lot of people in the city because I was just putting in work, putting in volume. I had something that maybe can lead me there. He asked me, okay, can you show me your work, Lazar? And I was like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. We sat down. He asked me like, okay, what is the thing that you do? What value can you bring to my conference? And I was like, I don't know, but the only thing that I can tell you is I worked 7 months on these clients and I put in work. I can work 16 hours days, 20 hours days, no sleep. Like I can do whatever. Just show me how to be a digital nomad. And he said like, okay, I have a conference in 2 months. You should come and we can see from there. And I was asking myself, should I do it or not? At that time when I was sitting with Joe, after 2 minutes, I said, okay, fuck it, let's do it. Because I told him, I think this opportunity that you're giving me is like a one train that's golden that comes once in a lifetime. And if I don't get on that train right now, I don't know where that gold, amazing train will lead me. So if I say no to that train, maybe I'll finish somewhere 9 to 5 again, or maybe like with 10 clients, but not like in a amazing place or amazing spot where this train, golden train, might lead me. Just 30 seconds more. And I said, okay, fuck it. I'll book a ticket. I had at that time like 700 euros in my savings. And I said, okay, let me book the ticket, the flight. It was like half of my savings. I went there, one conference. I met that guy. I met also another guy. And these guys are like my friends, my best friends. Also, Joe and Milan are good friends of mine right now. We are still in touch. They showed me something that the young kid from Zaječar was just only dreaming about. And at that point, after 2 conferences in Koh Phangan, I came back to Serbia and hosted my own event called Weekend, in Serbia, Weekend for Content Creators, which is this t-shirt. I hosted 2 conferences and the third was on the way, but I failed, no one showed up. And I found my passion. So my story to you and my emotions to you that I'm trying to give is, you never know who your Milan or Joe might be. So go and network as long as you can, as much as you can. Meet so many people. Don't be scared to ask someone for their name or what they're doing. Just put yourself out there and meet as much people as you can. Because maybe your next person might be like my Milan was. Thank you, guys. That's it. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Lazar one more time.